How many?
That's all I do. I mean, let my wife leave me. Then I have to come back and get bucked.
Okay.
Make her jealous. See what you left me.
I'm not leaving my husband. Shit, you're my best friend. You're my partner in crime. You know?
You'll take because the sun is in your face, so it's good.
Hold this one. Look at that. Sun behind me. I mean, in front of me. There you go. See? How many you did? 50. Oh,
5-0.
shit.
I used to be able to do 100 now.
Push up too,
You
though.
know, I'm 64. So,
64 next oncoming April, huh?
so what can I tell you?
64 old. 64 years old man, huh?
You know, half of y'all out there wish y'all could look as good as I do at 64. But, you know what that was from, y'all?
What?
I had to keep hustling and hustling.
Hustling. Yeah, it's now, guys, the weather is quite okay. Now, no rain yet, huh? So we'll
Yeah.
wait around 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Getting dark again. Can't wait to go back to your second home, babe.
Hey, I'm kind of missing the name.
Yeah, miss the now. The now. This camera, guys, too heavy, you know.
So hey, you guys, let me ask you a question. All right, neither. All right. All my life, right? When I had, say, when I was a little kid, when I had 10 cents, I always thought about turning that 10 cent into 20 cents. And this has been in a pattern all my life. Got to keep hustling. So I took that same attitude when I played football, and I'll hustle you on the football. I took that same attitude when I first started working for my uncle's company, Price's Janitorial Service. And I didn't go in. The rest of them people was getting paid by the hour. You couldn't pay me by the hour because I would hustle so fast, I wouldn't make no money. So my uncle, he said, from now on, you don't work for nobody by the hour. I don't give a fuck what, you don't work for nobody by the hour. So then that started my entrepreneur service to the world. So I would always subcontract. You could never pay me by the hour, you know, and that's just the way it was. Because I was a hustler. But the question that I'm proposing towards you is this: what is retirement? I don't understand that. Now I guess you guys see it as retirement is when you stop working for somebody else. But in that scenario, you're always working for yourself, man. You know, you're never working for nobody. Now, how is it that people get it in their head that after doing something for over 30, 35 years,
40.
yeah, and you just gonna stop? Sit around the house, play video games, and do shit. How is that possible? I mean, really, how is that possible? Because at some point in your career, I'm quite sure that you had some other endeavors that would keep some added extra income coming in. You know, back when I was growing up, what we used to have? Oh yeah, Tupperware parties and Amway products or Avon. Remember Avon used to come to the house and they used to sell. It was always some kind of, general hustle. And so when people say, do you have enough money for your retirement? What is that? What, you just stop doing everything, sit back and try to piece out your savings so you can have a lot of life and no money, or money and no life? I don't know what it is. But one thing I can always tell you guys is, like dude said, I ain't never seen a Brinks truck behind a hearse. The only ones that was able to take it with them, at least tried to, and that was the Egyptians. They try to take their money with them, right? Yeah. But the best, I don't know about retirement because you ain't retired. You're gonna always have to get up. All right. Let's just suppose you were a factory worker, right? Or you worked, one of the services, one of the hospitals or something like that. So you're a factory worker, right? So what occurs, you get up every day at a set time and you go to work and you have function, you do your job, you talk to your people at lunchtime, you see them at work, and sometimes y'all get together after work. Now, imagine this. These people been in your life for what? The last 30 years that you've been working at that place. Now, all of a sudden, you ain't coming in no more. That means, and you one of the fortunate few that had a life without work, even though you was there 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. For some reason, you was able to stop that and do nothing and happy with it. That's full of shit, right? And then another thing, what they do is they stress you out. Yeah. Oh, you don't have enough money to retire. You don't have enough. They try to stress you out. Can't do that, you guys. All right. Everybody gonna be on what I call the expat hibernation. Stress yourself out. Now, if you had, like I told you, I was always a subcontractor because I was a hustler. How you gonna be a hustler and somebody is paying you by the hour? I mean, seriously.
How about people do not choice?
Everybody has a choice. Everybody do. It depends on what choice you take. But all of us, and that's the unique thing about human beings. We all have choices. In the beginning, we all had choices. But then sometimes people make the bad choices, and then you get stuck in obligations. But in the beginning, you remember this, we all had choices. Sometimes we make the wrong choice. Ask all them people in jail. They had a choice, So, sometimes we do make wrong choices. Sometimes we make good ones. That's called life. It's circulation, man. It's give and take. You start, because what happens is you start realizing what value is. What is value? Is it all the stuff you can buy? I used to think that, but it's not. Value is do what you want to do and be in enough good shape to do it. Because I'm gonna tell you the number one value, like to me now, is my health.
Time.
Because if I ain't got good health, Everything else is all academic. So I value my health, I value my time, and I value my wife, my best friend, partner in crime. You know, it'd be awfully lonely trying to travel this world without her. You know,
Yeah.
so
But not all lovey-dovey couple, huh? Okay. We fight though sometimes every day. But it's up to you how you handle it, you know? I get a good man here.
now let's clear this up. We don't fight. She fights me. All right. You know, so let's tell the truth on this shit. Understand?
I'm too sure now, but
she fights me.
You know?
Yeah. So
Expose me again now.
yeah, so let's just tell this truth. See, when you say fight, that means both of us
Always
is in an exchange. Nah,
not my husband.
you know. So, but hey,
The Sagittarius go that way.
but hey, I don't.
Always.
Look here, you guys. I don't know the demographic of my audience. You know, I'm hoping it's older people. You know, I can quite
The old
understand
people can understand.
because.
Like retired people.
Oh, y'all should see that. Anyway. Yeah, so
Like my husband like girls. Of course it's not gay, that's why.
so hey you guys, so now when you're young, obviously, you know, because guess what? And my son used to say this shit to me all the time. Dad, you got experience. You did that. Because every time I'm talking to him, I'm looking at stuff in the hindsight, right? And trying to pass this advice on to him. But you know, I'm coming to find out the best advice is experience. Yeah, that's your best advice. Experience. Because you could tell somebody until they blue in the face not to do something. And show it shit and shine over. Just because you told them not to, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I wasn't thinking about it, Dad, till you said something. You know, so we're gonna get off this sidewalk thing here. Did I lose my wife? No. She back there hiding behind me, not trying to stay in the camera frame.
See, look at the construction one in the side. From the camera. Expanded, look guys. Junction.